you must know, I'm wearing a silk chemise, sort of mulberry hue. Uh-huh. Black stacked heel pumps. Oh, you like those, do you?
Don't you ever call here again, you twisted little pervert. Mama, when that weirdo calls, just hang up on him.
That was my friend Dolly. We're going to a wake later today. She wanted to know what I was wearing. Hello? No, Dolly, you can call here whenever you want. I will. Goodbye. Dolly says hi.
So, where's Il Duce?
If you mean your brother, he's still sleeping.
It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
He needs his rest. Think of all he's endured.
I do when I get a little down.
Francesca, be kind. A few weeks ago, your brother was Joseph Pannoni, one of the greatest tenors in the world. Now his career is over. And all because of a bad clam. So there's not just the sadness. There's the absurdity.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Just remember, whenever we want to criticize him, we have to remind ourselves that poor Joey has lost his voice.
Mama! Help! Somebody! Help!
Joey, what is it?
My arms! Mother, I can't move my arms.
Should we call the paramedic?
Yes, for God's sake, call them. We're losing precious seconds.
Mama, look how he's lying.
I'm not lying. I'm paralyzed.
His arms are just asleep.
Oh, bless my voice now, this. God is testing me. But why?
He knows you.
Oh, pins and needles. I guess I slept funny. Sorry to have gotten all you people up and dressed.
Joey, it's after 1.
Oh.
Remember how I used to get you up when you were a little boy? It's time for quips and cranks and wanton wiles and nods and becks and
Breathe and smile. Oh, Mama, I haven't heard that for years.
Well, you never said that to me.
Yeah, you got up before I did.
Was that you screaming, Uncle Joe?
Yes, Michael. You know, for a Pannoni, you have a remarkably low threshold for panic.
Listen, there's a bunch of movers downstairs with all kinds of stuff for you.
Oh, joy in the morning. Oh, rapture. My things have arrived. Oh, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to freshen up.
Hey, this is mine. No wonder I was freezing.
I'm sorry. I sometimes steal in my sleep.
Bathroom? Bathroom. Bathroom. What does that one say?
Solarium.
Bathroom.
Careful, careful. Just be movers. Don't be shakers.
Sorry, guys.
What's in all these?
My costumes.
They let you keep them?
Oh, yes. It was in my contract.
What are you gonna do with them?
I have no idea.
Why'd you want it in your contract?
Well, it was all because of Luciano. He demanded his costume, so I had to demand mine. He had to have caviar in his limo, so I had to have it too. He insisted on a hot tub in his dressing room, so I had to insist on one in mine.
Jeez.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Luciano is a greedy, self-indulgent man.
Yeah, right, that's it exactly.
Well, that's everything, Mr. Pannoni.
Excellent. Oh, yes. Well, This is the key to the minibar in Suite 1094 at the Hotel Excelsior in Rome. I leave the rest to your imagination.
Imagine what I'm thinking right now.
Sarcasm is so rare among the Brony.
What's this thing?
Oh, that's Bacchus, the god of wine. It was a gift to me from the people of Bulgaria.
Well, it is a very poor country.
I thought it would look wonderful in the tasting room. Oh, good. I was afraid all the movers had left. Take this over to the tasting room, please.
No, Joey. This isn't a mover. This is our vineyard manager, Leo Wadecki.
Oh,
I'll take it.
thank you, Michael. Well, allow me to introduce myself.
I know who you are.
Really? How gratifying. My fame has spread to the toilers of the fields. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't give you an autograph just now. I slept funny.
Now, I know who you are because I went to grade school with you.
Really? Leo Wadecki. Leo Wadecki, of course. Now I remember you. We sat next to each other in the 3rd grade. My God, you've lost weight.
Still a jerk, Pannoni. Always making fun of me because I was husky.
Well, I didn't play sports. I had to do something.
Stop it, boys. You're not in the 3rd grade anymore.
Sorry, Mrs.
You're
Pannoni.
right, Mama.
Joe, I appreciate the gesture, but I don't think so.
Why not?
It doesn't fit the image I'm trying to create for the winery.
Which is?
No fat, ugly statues.
You can put it in my room. It reminds me of your father.
It doesn't look anything like him.
You didn't have the same view I did.
All right, the statue's not important, but last night, as I was lying in bed, all warm and cozy, I was thinking, how do I fit into the family business? And I had a few ideas. First of all, we announced my arrival in the winery newsletter.
But we don't have a winery newsletter.
That brings me to my second point. Say hello to your editor-in-chief. Now, first off, we should have a manifesto.
Joe, you know how I never came to the opera and sang with you?
What are you saying? You don't want me to have anything to do with the winery?
Oh, that was easier than I thought. Thanks for understanding. This is our Marie's Vineyard Cabernet that Haley is pouring. It's a 97, just up from the aging room. Haley and I try not to spend much time in the aging room. Right, Haley?
I really don't have any reason to go down there.
Thank you, Haley.
My torta di spinaci. You know, the last time I made this was at my friend Claude's hunting villa in Normandy. Princess Stephanie was there, and Norman Mailer, and Linda Evangelista. Oh, what a rascal she is. Oh, we drank 70-year-old brandy and then splashed around in Claude's reflecting pool. But I'm sure it'll be fun with you people, too.
Chippy, what makes your vegetarian ragu taste so good?
I put pork in it. Do you think you could use a splash of Madeira?
I know I could.
Well, I'll slip into the tasting room and grab a bottle.
Yeah, no, Joey. Francesca's in there with the wine buyers.
I shall creep in on little cat feet.
As you can see, our Chardonnay doesn't have much oak flavor. We like the fruit to come through.
You've got a pretty hefty price on this.
Well, we could charge less, but most people like a full bottle.
It was the way she said it.
Excuse me, aren't you Joseph Pannoni?
Guilty as charged.
I saw you in Faust at the Met in 1995. You were brilliant.
Of course, I remember you. The pretty redhead in Balcony 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, my brother, Joseph Pannoni. Thank you very much, Joe, for stopping by.
My pleasure. You know, Gloria Vanderbilt has a brooch just like that, but it looks much better on you.
Could I impose upon you for an autograph for my wife?
Certainly. In fact, my 8x10 glossies just arrived today. They're in the house.
Ooh, what is that delicious aroma?
Well, I just made a big old mess of ragu. Any of you kids hungry?
Well, I'm sure they aren't.
Oh, yeah, we are.
I'd love to try.
Excellent. Right this way.
Wait, you haven't tasted the Zinfandel.
Just the thing to go with the ragu. Bring along a few bottles. Get right in there, folks. Don't stray from the herd. I like your friends. Those wine buyers. But Francesca didn't eat a bite. And after I worked so hard to be nice to her customers. You know, sometimes she can be a little insensitive.
Joey, how can you know so much about the world and be so callous toward the people who care about you most?
They're all in Europe. Oh, you mean you people?
My point exactly. Your sister's furious with how you waylaid her customers, and I don't blame her one bit. You took over the whole show.
But they loved me.
As your father often told me, there's more to life than love.
And all the while, I thought I was helping. How could I be so wrong? It's not as if I'm a thoughtless person. Oh, weren't you through with that?
You go to your sister and apologize. And do something nice to make it up to her.
You're right. Maybe I'll take her out to dinner. Make it her special evening. Anywhere she wants. As long as it's a fish place. That's what I'm in the mood for. I'm sorry. Why am I like this?
It's in your nature. Even as a little boy, you had to be the center of attention. Daddy used to say, little Joe, he has to be the bride at every wedding and the corpse at every funeral.
Yes. Well, he also used to take his hands off the steering wheel and scream, "We're all going to die!" Then he'd laugh like a madman and buy us ice cream to stop us from crying.
Those were good times.
This way, please.
Oh, this is very sweet. You've recognized me, and you're giving me your best table. Well, I appreciate it, but I'd like something a little more private.
Actually, this is Miss Pannoni's usual table.
This will be fine, Eddie.
Would anyone care for a cocktail?
I'll have a cosmopolitan, please.
Belvedere martini, straight up, 3 olives, please.
He gets cranky if there's only 2. I'm not kidding.
As you wish. And I apologize, sir, but what should I recognize you from?
I'm a professional wrestler. So, this is your table. I'm impressed.
You see, Joe, I have a life. I have an identity.
Of course you do, and I'm delighted. The whole point of coming here, and not to a fish place, is that this evening is about you. I want to know everything about you. Your hopes, your dreams, your middle name. I'm kidding. Of course I know your middle name. It's, Catherine.
It's Judith.
Of course it's Judith. Moving on. But first, let me say again how sorry I am about my behavior today. I didn't mean to steal the spotlight from you.
You never do. Even as a kid, you thought the world revolved around you. Daddy used to say, little Joe, he closes his eyes and he thinks it's night out.
Well, at least there wasn't much physical abuse. Now, I want to talk about my little sister. What's it like running the winery?
Well,
Excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt, but could I bother you for an autograph?
Oh, excuse me.
of course.
A Deutsche Grammophon recording of La Boheme.
I'm
is
sorry.
one of my-
Normally, I would love to chat with you, but tonight I'm having a private dinner with my sister.
Of course, I understand.
Thank
you.
Sorry, occupational hazard.
That's all right. No problem.
Now, where were you?
Well,
Go ahead.
when When Daddy first died and I had to take over the winery, I was scared to death. Of course, I'd been helping Daddy, and I'd studied at Davis, but nothing really prepared me to be the boss. And
Right.
What? Can I help you?
I was wondering if I could get a picture with Mr. Pinoni here.
Well, actually, I'm here with my sister.
It's all right, Joe. Get it over with.
All right, just a quick one.
Great.
Ready?
Oh, do another one. I think I blinked. That's a keeper. So, you felt you weren't prepared to be the boss. Then what happened?
Well, the workers had trouble accepting me at first. I suppose
Excuse me?
Oh, could we just have a moment? Oh, the drinks are here.
The gift from the chef, Mr. Pinoni, eggplant tapenade.
Oh, how delightful. Send him my regards.
Oh, no, thank you. I'm extremely allergic to eggplant. It makes my tongue swell up, and, well, no need to get graphic.
Here's to our special evening. And to getting to know you better.
Excuse me, sir, but the lady across the room would like you to stop by and say hello to her group.
I'm sorry, this really isn't the time.
It's her birthday.
Oh,
Excuse me. We're great fans of
This
yours.
is ridiculous.
you're absolutely right. Ladies and gentlemen, could I have your attention for just a moment? Apparently, some of you have recognized me. Now, I have always appreciated the kindness of my fans, and I hope you will extend me yet another kindness tonight. I am here this evening for a quiet, uninterrupted dinner with my dear sister, Francesca. Isn't she lovely? And she's available, fellas. No, tonight is about you. I'm afraid I've neglected her the last several years, traveling to the major cities in the world, starring in such operas as Tosca, La Boheme, Carmen.
Faust. Don't forget Faust.
Thank you, sir.
We loved you in Rigoletto.
Oh,
Otello.
cats. Cats! Cats isn't an opera. I'm not even sure it's music. No more wine for you, sir. You see, I can get away with saying that about Cats because I told Sir Andy how I feel, and he's okay with it. Is that the veal? It looks good. I was thinking of having that.
You should try my bass.
Perhaps when your husband goes to get the car. No, seriously. Where are you from, dear?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. What exit? You know, there's a lot of love in this room tonight.
How was your wake?
Fun. Francesca, about your brother. He needs us more than ever now.
I know, Mama. I should be patient.
No, I meant for the first time we have some leverage. You tell him, if he keeps on behaving like a prima donna, he'll be reading about his departure in the winery newsletter.
We don't have a winery newsletter.
But Joey mentioned it earlier. I thought it was a good idea.
Oh. Mama, do you mind giving us just a moment?
I was just leaving. Leverage.
Is she still going on about moving that stupid boulder away from the house?
In a way.
Voila!
What's that?
A peace offering. Some of my spinach tort. Look, Francesca, I'm sorry for the way I behaved tonight. I wish I had an excuse, but I don't. Fact is, I love the spotlight. I always have. It's what makes me feel alive. If people don't recognize me, if they don't ask for my autograph, it's like a little neon sign flashes in my brain. It's over. It's over.
Joey, I understand that fame doesn't last forever, and being a celebrity is still a big part of who you are. You're a bright, shining light, and I'm proud of you. We all are. All I ask is that when it comes to the winery, try to dim it down a few watts. Light's really bad for wine.
I'll do my best, really.
Thank you. This is delicious.
Thank you.
Do I taste something, sweet?
Oh, that's probably the eggplant relish.
Eggplant?
You like?
I'm allergic to eggplant.
Since when?
Oh, I'm starting to break into hives.
Well, you should warn people about this.
I did in the winter one. My tongue is swelling.
What? Oh, you're just panicking. Relax, it can't be that bad.
You have to call my mother.
I can't understand you trying to enunciate. Call who?
Okay, next on NBC's Just Shoot Me, who's David Spade supposed to be again?
Finch.
Dennis Finch.
Wait, I just remembered something. You're boring, and my legs work.
Dennis Finch.
I'd like to thank the Academy. Dennis Finch. Don't tell me, looking for the sweet love?
Just Shoot Me, NBC, next.